Are y'all glad to have Sarah Sanders as your governor? I thought that might be the response I heard. And now we'd like to ask our new Lieutenant Governor, our former Attorney General, Leslie Rutledge.
Thank you, and good afternoon, pro-life Arkansans. How incredible it is that on January 22nd, this very day, 50 years ago, that the Supreme Court wrongly decided Roe versus Wade. And here we stand, after fighting tooth and nail, 50 years later, celebrating the end of abortion in Arkansas. And in Arkansas, we were prepared. We had been fighting alongside Andy and Rose and our legislators. For years and decades, we fought. And in 2019, as Andy said, our Arkansas legislature passed what's commonly known as the trigger law. That if Roe versus Wade ever should be overturned, that we would be ready in Arkansas to act immediately. But many of us, when our legislature had that foresight, we knew they were passing it on hope and prayer. But God answers questions. And on May 2nd, 2022, No, Rose. Hold on, Rose. I wrote this speech. On May 2nd, 2022, and Governor Sanders and her family will appreciate this, but I was at a Chamber of Commerce event in a little place called Hope. And mercy was I given hope. As I sat at that chamber dinner, I glanced down at my phone, and the news was breaking that Politico had leaked a draft version that the Supreme Court was in fact going to overturn Roe versus Wade. I was beside myself. I couldn't wait to get back in the vehicle and get home and to read every news report, to talk to the smart lawyers at the Attorney General's office, to see what we could do so we would be prepared. And then, on June 24th, 2022, moments after 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the news broke across our television sets, our radios, across our hearts, that in the Dobbs case that my good friend Lynn Fitch from the state of Mississippi had taken up, that the U.S. Supreme Court had in fact overturned Roe versus Wade. As I heard the news, like many of you all, I went weak. I grabbed my bathroom counter. I was still at home preparing for the day, knowing that this day might come. I grabbed the bathroom counter and I just shouted out, "To God be the glory." Because it's all owed to Him.
Yes, thank you, Lord.
And at 9:13, I got a text from Rose Mims that said, in all caps, "It's done. It's gone." And I wrote back without even thinking in all caps and said, "Yes." And then I panicked because I thought, oh my gosh, what if Rose says, the Attorney General has in fact agreed that it's been overturned? But fortunately, Rose didn't do that. At 11:43, my team at the Attorney General's office sent out a media advisory that we would be holding a certification ceremony later that day at the Attorney General's office, where I was joined by Governor Asa Hutchinson, Speaker Matthew Shepard. And it's shortly after 2 p.m. Central Time at the Attorney General's office on June 24th, 2022, I had the greatest moment of my professional life. as the Attorney General for the state of Arkansas, I signed and certified that the U.S. Supreme Court had in fact overturned Roe versus Wade and that Arkansas's trigger law was in effect and that abortion was no longer legal in the state of Arkansas except